Donald Trump's recent post on his social platform, Truth Social, has sparked considerable debate across global economic and political circles. In the post, the former U.S. president threatened to impose 100% tariffs on goods from countries moving away from the U.S. dollar for international trade. He dismissed the notion that BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, could successfully establish an alternative to the dollar, warning that such a move would result in these nations losing access to the American market. This bold statement quickly became a talking point for commentators across the globe, with economists, analysts, and media outlets dissecting its potential implications. Some viewed the statement as a strategic declaration, while others saw it as rhetoric aimed at regaining control of the shifting global financial order. In response to Trump's remarks, Russian President Vladimir Putin offered a contrasting perspective during his speech at the Russia Calling Investment Forum in Moscow. Putin acknowledged changes in the global financial system that had occurred since Trump left office, commenting that the dollar was no longer as dominant as it was 4 years ago. He partly attributed this shift to policy changes introduced by the current U.S. administration. Putin also argued that the U.S.'s use of the dollar as a tool for political leverage had contributed to its decline, further weakening the dollar's global influence. He noted that as the U.S.'s share of the global economy shrinks, the dollar's role in global economic processes naturally diminishes. This, he suggested, paves the way for new financial instruments to take center stage. Putin framed this evolution as inevitable, driven by technological advances and the changing economic priorities of emerging markets. In particular, he emphasized the development of a digital investment platform within the BRICS bloc designed to support mutual investments and foster economic growth in emerging markets, particularly in regions such as South Asia and Africa. The goal of this platform is to provide secure, reliable, and efficient transactions insulated from inflation and currency volatility. It reflects a broader push by BRICS countries to reduce dependence on traditional Western financial systems. This initiative, according to Putin, is not a reactionary move, but part of a long-term strategy based on an understanding of evolving global economic trends. Putin's speech also highlighted Russia's economic recovery and growth, particularly after the sanctions imposed in 2022. He noted that Russia's GDP grew by 3.6% in the previous year and by 4.1% in the first 10 months of 2024. With much of this growth coming from sectors like manufacturing and high-value industries. This suggested that Russia's economy was evolving towards a more diversified and sustainable foundation. Additionally, unemployment in Russia had dropped to a record low of 2.3%, outperforming many Western economies. Putin attributed this to improvements in labor market dynamics, especially among younger workers and in regions that traditionally struggled with high unemployment. Russia has also made strides in digitalizing its financial sector, including the launch of the digital ruble, which streamlines transactions and reduces costs within the BRICS framework. The digital investment platform, he explained, aims to support financial cooperation among BRICS nations and foster economic integration. It offers a novel solution to challenges in international finance, particularly for countries in the global south that have historically struggled to access capital. Putin noted that such collaborative efforts, including projects like the new development bank, would be crucial in advancing this new financial vision. Turning back to Trump's threat of 100% tariffs, Putin pointed out the broader implications of such measures. He suggested that imposing tariffs and penalties often leads to unintended consequences, such as accelerating the search for alternative systems. He cited the rise of digital currencies like Bitcoin as an example of financial tools that exist beyond traditional regulatory controls. These tools, he argued, are increasingly viable as they operate outside the reach of conventional financial institutions and political influence. Putin argued that while the dollar's dominance might be waning, these alternative payment methods and digital currencies could continue to develop. He emphasized that such technological innovations were inevitable and that no one could stop their advancement. Even as the U.S. seeks to protect its economic dominance, the emergence of these new financial instruments would continue, driven by the need for more efficient and cost-effective solutions. As he put it, anything can happen with the dollar, but these instruments will continue developing because everyone will try to reduce costs and make them more reliable. In essence, he framed the decline of the dollar as a natural outcome of evolving economic dynamics. Interestingly, despite the geopolitical tensions between the West and Russia, Putin observed that many Western businesses continued to operate in Russia, some adapting to the new environment while others worked through exit strategies. This underscores the complexity of global economic interdependence, even in times of heightened political pressure. The interplay between Trump's statements and BRICS initiatives highlights the broader challenges facing the global financial order. On one hand, the U.S. remains a dominant economic power with significant leverage. On the other hand, BRICS countries are actively exploring ways to reduce their dependence on traditional Western financial systems, motivated both by necessity and opportunity. Whether these efforts will lead to a fundamental shift in the global financial system remains uncertain. However, initiatives like the digital investment platform signal that BRICS nations are serious about charting their own path forward. As the global economic landscape continues to evolve, it is clear that both unilateral actions, such as Trump's tariff threats, and multilateral initiatives, like those from BRICS, will play a significant role in shaping the future of international trade and finance. The dynamic between established powers like the US and emerging economic blocs like BRICS will continue to be a critical area to watch, with far-reaching implications for the global economy in the coming years. To explore this topic further, we recently hosted an engaging live stream featuring Dr. Anand Shah, an esteemed consultant from India. Dr. Shah provided sharp insights into the potential implications of Trump's statement on the global economy and BRICS. If you're interested in a deeper analysis, we invite you to watch the full live stream, which is packed with expert insights. The link is available at the end of this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to stay updated on our latest analysis and join the conversation. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.